Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another video. This time it's a really fantastic, inexpensive clone of Tom Ford Oud Wood. Let me tell you a little story. Oud Wood was released back in 2007 and it was instant hit. Like many of the private blends, when it was released, it came out with this amazingly unique combination of beautiful Indian green cardamom along with oud, and it was freshened up beautifully with some pepper, and on the base was this synthetic oud which was warm, which was opulent, rich, beautiful. Excuse me. Now you go and try oud wood now. Today's oud wood is an absolute mess. It's synthetic, it doesn't have the depth and the warmth, and the worst thing is the performance on the current oud wood is almost negligible. Within an hour it just disappears. But you test it on paper, it smells amazing. Put it on skin, which is where you should be wearing oud, and it just fizzles out within an hour. It's an absolute disgrace. In terms of private line, it's probably the worst. And I think that's the same fate that most of the private lines, the old private line fragrances are. You can look at Tuscan Leather, it's a shadow of what it used to be. Same thing is the case with Noir de Noir. Absolutely unimpressive. It's just not private blend anymore. Anyways, I was utterly disappointed by that experience. And I thought to myself, look, I like oud wood, but I like the vintage version. And if I want to get my holds on a vintage version, it's going to be a lot of money. So I've been looking for a decent clone. And I've actually found something which is quite impressive. And at least it gives you a better performance and a better scent profile than what you get out of the current oud wood formulation, right? It is by Perfume Parlor, believe it or not. And this is a 30 ml bottle. It costs £9. And the name of the fragrance is Golden Agar 0636 or something. I'll put a picture up because they have these number systems which I don't remember. Now, this one, when I first smelled, immediately I enjoyed it. The very first spray, you'll love it because of that green cardamom. It's a beautiful, effervescent, almost soft woody cardamom. And that cardamom is combined with a nice note of rosewood, I believe. It smells like rosewood, which should have a lavender-like powderiness to it, and that's what I'm getting. So rosewood was in the original formula. You won't smell it in the current formula of oud wood. This one has rosewood, green cardamom, little bit of sandalwood, synthetic sandalwood. It doesn't smell like Indian sandalwood, but it's a very beautiful opening. And then I'm getting some Sichuan pepper. Pepper along with green cardamom creates a beautiful aromatic, fresh, dry smell. And then later on, this is about 2 hours. Later on, you get the synthetic, buttery, slightly sort of woody, dry, airy woodiness, which is what I would attribute to a synthetic, generic oud accord. Yeah, and that's what made people swoon over it. It was a beautiful fragrance. It smelled so aromatic, so amazing, and really sexy. And that's why oud wood was so popular. Still is. And people still have the hope and buy oud wood and get utterly disappointed. They've destroyed oud wood. This one, my God, this is good. At least for £9, you wouldn't get a better representation of that whole structure, as I mentioned, of oud wood. Really good. Now the performance. That's the main thing, right? I get easily 1 to 2 hours of projection. I get very good sillage when I put it under my shirt, and I'm getting 6 to 8 hours. Depends on my skin chemistry and the weather conditions. Getting 6 to 8 hours of longevity. Couldn't have asked for better. You know, this smells amazing. Really does. Like oud wood, it's that experience that I'm getting. Yeah, it's a beautiful, aromatic, dry, woody fragrance. Outstanding. I would be very surprised if you don't get a compliment wearing this. And I'd be very surprised if you've used the real oud wood, the gem, or the synthetic one, the current copy, you won't be impressed with this. I'd be very surprised. This is very impressive. And for £9, it's a bargain. So, I think I've covered all aspects of when to wear. Okay, if you want me to talk about those things, see, oud wood is a very charismatic fragrance. The whole composition is beautiful. It's nothing like an offensive oud. It's really aromatic, dry. Aromatic, dry fragrances are fantastic for any weather. Oud wood was one of those fragrances that I would wear even in summer evenings. And exactly, this is the same thing. I would easily wear this in summer evenings. It attracts a lot of positive comments because it's so beautiful, uplifting, very aromatic, dry. Almost borders on gourmand, right? Because of that cardamom. So, you know, you get beautiful comments from people. People just love smelling this on you. It smells very regal, very posh, expensive, that sort of thing. In terms of, age groups, it's very popular with younger people because it gets a lot of compliments. Hence, same thing here. There's nothing here that'll put you off. I'll be very surprised if this puts you off. This is not synthetic, doesn't smell cheap, that sort of thing. So, I think I've covered all aspects. If you really are into your oud wood, try this. And if you're missing the charisma that was there in the new oud wood formulations, try this. This will really impress you. Very, very well done clone. Loved it. It's been a long time since I've done a clone video. Love this one. Hope you enjoyed the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.